Hello, fourth grade. My name is Jennifer Albarran. I will be reading your Partnership for Kids book for today, and today's theme is friendship. Friendship is a very important part of life. There are many ways and places to make friends. You can make friends in your classroom, on the sports team, in your neighborhood, but it's very important that you know that in order to have good friends, you have to practice being a good friend yourself. And the book that we have for you all is Stink and the Shark Sleepover. Um, I wanted to thank you all and let you know that I'm very proud of you for being here at school and being present for our book buddy visit. As a reminder, the books that you'll be receiving will be for you to keep and take it home. You are more than welcome to follow along with me, or you could listen to this book recording as a whole class. So the book, like I mentioned, is Stink and the Shark Sleepover, and it was written by McDonald. And we are going to read the first chapter, which starts on page 1. It looks like this. There will be sharks. Awesome, so we will get started. Sleepy, sleepier, sleepiest, not. Stink had to wait some more for Mom and Dad to come home from their fancy dance. Chloe, the babysitter, was popping popcorn in the kitchen. Trying to stay awake is worse than holding your breath underwater, Stink told Judy. He yawned. And there are some illustrations in this book, so if you follow along, you'll see a couple of them throughout the book. And whenever they pop up, I'll make sure to show you. Why don't you just go to bed? Judy asked. Because Mom and Dad went to a thingy. A fundraiser thingy. And it raises money for your heart. So they get to bid on prizes and they might win stuff. And if they win the best prize, I get a trip to Montpelier, Stink yawn, the capital of Vermont? No, not Vermont, James Madison's house, right here in Virginia. I should have known, said Judy. You get to cook on a fire and dig for old stuff. Stink yawned some more and make a brick. Vermont would be cooler, said Judy. Vermont has teddy bears and maple syrup and Vermontosauruses. Stink did not hear a word Judy said about Vermont. He had fallen asleep right smack dab in the middle of the family room floor, curled up next to Charlie, a creepy puppet, Astro, guinea pig, Toady, a toad, and Mouse, which was a cat, a hoodoo, voodoo, Gilgamesh, and Fred. They were yarn zombies. And here's an example of what I was just describing. This is Stink, this is Judy, and that's the babysitter, Chloe. Chloe came back with the popcorn. Aw, he looks so sweet when he's asleep. A sleeping Stink is a good thing, said Judy. We're home, called Mom and Dad. Anybody up? Stink popped up as if he had never been asleep. Did we win? Mom rubbed her feet. Dad took off his tie. Mom hung up her purse. Dad and Mom said goodbye to Chloe. Chloe waved goodbye to Judy and Stink. Stink looked from Mom to Dad. So did we win? Did we? We won, said Dad. I won an antique doorstop. Stink's face fell. Dad's kidding, said Mom. I won an autographed cookbook. What? Said Stink. The only thing worse than a doorstop is a cookbook. Goodbye, Vermont, said Judy. Well, hello, Meatloaf. So, no trip to James Madison's house, asked Stink. We did win a trip, said Dad, but not to James Madison's house, said Mom. Stink's heart sank. To where then? The aquarium, said Mom in a too much chipper voice. Stink's shoulders sank. The aquarium? The aquarium is not Montpelier. The aquarium is not Jane Madison's house. Although you could say Jane Madison is sleeping with the fishes, Dad joked. But this trip, said Mom, is a sleepover. Page 8. Uh-oh, Judy said under her breath. You get to see the aquarium after it closes, said Dad, and spend the night. Double uh-oh, Judy mumbled. You sleep there the whole night? Stink asked. Till the next morning? Stink's afraid of sleepover, said Judy. Am not, said Stink. What about the time you tried to sleep over at Webster's and his glowing in the dark Star Wars poster freaked you out so bad you came home at 8 o'clock? So, Vader was staring a hole right through me. And the sleepover at Grandma Lou's, the time you heard a ghost, there really was a chipmunk in her attic. Said Stink, you were scared too. Kids, Dad warned. So that's Mom and Dad. Now, page 10. Besides, said Stink, I was only 7 then. You're still 7. 7 3/4, Stink turned to Mom and Dad. Will there be sharks? Stink asked eagerly. There will be sharks, said Dad. Stink took in a breath. Yippee! He yelled. A shark sleepover. No fair, said Judy. How come I never got to go on a big deal fancy sleepover? We'll tag along too, Dad told Judy. It's for the whole family. Double yippee, said Judy. And Stink can invite a friend, said Mom. Stink ran upstairs. He came back with his arms full of stuff, shark stuff. What is all this junk? Judy asked. It's for the big sleepover. There's my shark sleeping bag and Leroy, my stuffed tiger shark that I use for a pillow sometimes, and my big mouth book of sharks. Is that all? Judy teased. Oh yeah, I can't forget to wear my shark tooth necklace. The sleepover's not till Friday, said Dad. So, Stink ran upstairs again and came back wearing slippers on his hands. Check it out, shark slippers. Just then the phone rang. Judy answered it. After a while, she said, Stink, it's for you. For me? Who is it? It's Sophie, the shark sleepover stealer, Judy whispered. Huh? Stink grabbed the phone. Hello? Guess what? Said Sophie of the elves. I just found out I won a trip to the aquarium, a sleepover. But I just won a trip to the aquarium, said Stink. I know, my mom said that there were 2 prizes. We both won, and guess who I am inviting? Webster. I was going to invite Webster too, said Stink. And this is Stink with all his shark gear. Yay! So all 3 of us get to go on the sleepover together. Sweet, said Stink. Stink slipped the shark slippers on his feet. This time he rubbed his shark tooth necklace. Shark sleepover, here we come. And that is the end of the first chapter. Awesome. So teachers, if you would like to pause the video right now to go over the book and what we read, you may definitely do so. But the discussion question that I have for you all is, What are some qualities that you look for when making friends? I know when I'm looking for a new friend or make a new friend, I really value if that person is kind to other people. I also value if they have the similar interests as I do, so that we could do things together. Like, for example, Stink and his friend Sophie. They have a common friend in common, so I'm guessing that makes their bond even stronger. What's another thing? Oh, or like Stink is also interested in sharks. We'll maybe find out later on if his friends are also interested in sharks. But those are some of the qualities that I look for in a friend. So you all discuss what are some qualities that you look for when making new friends. And then the activity that I have for you all is a game called Friendship Bingo. And it's similar to bingo. The only difference is that you will get your handout, your friendship bingo cards, and each student will walk around and find another classmate that matches one of the characteristics that is on their card. And they will have that student that they found write their name down in that square. So if I go up to a student and I ask, if I read off my card, is your favorite color green? And if their favorite color is green, they will write down their name on my card. The first student to fill their entire card with classmate names wins. Challenge is that you cannot have the same person multiple times on your card. It has to be different people that fill up your card. If your classroom size is a bit smaller, we can do the first one to make a line, the first one to make an X. Teachers, you can have them first one to make an L. So it's up to you as a class to decide how you want to structure this game. Other than that, thank you so much for allowing me to read to you all. I hope you enjoy your book. As a reminder, this is for you to keep, take home, share with your family and friends, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.